Hi, I'm Sarah from Heirloom Creations in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Happy birthday, Husqvarna Viking! They're celebrating 140 years of Swedish design machines with two special limited edition sewing machines. These magical innovations come to us with an amazing amount of features that any sewer would just dream to have. So come along and help celebrate Husqvarna Viking's 140 years by treating yourself to a new sewing machine. I promise you'll love it for years to come. The Tribute 140C is an amazing machine. First off, as you notice, it is larger than most sewing machines. It has 10 inches between the machine and the needle. Now, any type of project that you have that is a large, you are going to love having that particular space. But the Viking's known for their sensor system, so I don't even have to lower the presser foot in the back. All I have to do is start to sew and watch the presser foot. It's going to come down on my fabric, start off with some locking stitches, and away it goes. As I stop with the needle down, it will allow the machine to lift the foot up, and so I'm in a pivot position, make it really easy to do any type of applique or working with delicate fabrics, and just having that extra hand anytime you're working on fabrics that are a little troublesome. You're going to have a nice assortment of stitches for quilters, for home deck, a great range of buttonholes, and then on the machine itself, you're going to have a variety of settings. This is something that people love. They can actually type in what type of fabric they're working on. So if you're working on fleece, you can select stretch heavy, a seam, an overcast or overcast inseam, and these will automatically set the machine up for the right settings that you need. It's like having your own little sewing advisor right next to you while you're sewing. And not only is it selecting the right settings, but it will also adjust the pressure for you with the foot. So it's not stretching it out or giving you wavy edges. Everything comes out perfectly even. To celebrate Husqvarna Viking's 140th year, they are including an amazing sewing box that will come with this machine. The special sewing box that comes with this machine, it's got quite a bit of accessories in here, valued at $250. Inside here are 4 feet, an edge joining foot, a clear open toe foot, a clear invisible zipper foot, and a clear stitch in the ditch foot, along with thread, scissors, needles, bobbins, a surgical seam ripper, a tape measure, and then on the top part here is actually a box that will store all your extra feet. And when you zip that all up, that is an awesome little package to take with you to class. Everybody will want one. The feet that are included with this machine include the zipper foot, buttonhole feet, overlock foot, satin stitch foot, great for any of your decorative stitches, blind hem foot, a vinyl coated based foot, easy to go over leathers and vinyls, and then also a darning foot, which can be used partially for free motion quilting. Down below are even more accessories. This box actually attaches to the back of the machine for easy transportation. There is a hard case that goes over this machine and makes it really easy to travel to classes. Speaking of classes, Heirloom Creations offers 3 3-hour classes, a year of free service, and a membership to our Zootopia Sewing Club with the purchase of this machine. So join us, come on in and see if this might be the right machine for this year's Years of Dreams Come True. The Tribute 140M is a machine that has an amazing amount of features. Though simple, it's easy to run and it has an amazing amount of stitches that you can pick from. Something that I always am looking for on a sewing machine is the needle always stopping up or always stopping down, making it easy for pivoting or working with fabrics that are very heavy that will hold it with. There is a needle threader on the machine, making it easy to thread the needle. A drop-in bobbins for easy viewing before you run out of bobbin. There's 22 stitches and a one-step buttonhole. And if you're unsure of which stitch to pick and which foot to select, use the Sewing Advisor card attached to the machine that will give you techniques, feet, and settings for each of the stitches and different fabrics that you might be using. Then I open the accessory box. Oh my goodness, here is all the feet that come with this machine. We have a one-step button foot that will allow you to put the button in and sew the buttonhole to that exact size. A non-stick foot, anytime you're working on vinyl or leathers. A gathering foot. Now that's a foot you don't normally see in with a machine, and that would be gathering for lightweight fabrics, one layer to another layer. It's a wonderful foot to have, and it's included. An overlock foot, a satin stitch foot, a zipper foot, another manual buttonhole foot, a clear applique foot, a blind hem foot, and a 1/4 inch foot. So for you quilters, that foot is included for you. And a seam guide to help with any seam allowance settings that you might need to do. You just put it on the machine behind and it sits where you need it to be. There is a speed control, so if you're sewing with youngsters, you can slow that down and have the control that is needed. It also comes with a hard case, so for easy travel and taking with you, or if you're not always leaving your sewing machine out, you can cover it up and store it nicely. For stitches that are for stretchy fabrics, we have a whole bunch to select from. They'll create heavy-duty stitches that will have the give that you need. There's decorative stitches too, so if you want to embellish, or if you work with any type of home dec or scrapbooking and stitching on paper, you've got a nice variety to select from. Just choose any of the available feet, join us for some classes, and you'll get to learn everything you need to know about this machine.